Would you say you spend more time driving on the sidewalks than on the road?
Yeah, there's less traffic there.
Fair enough.
Alright, I
Nice.
need to buy some weapons, damn.
It's the Cairo way.
Yeah,
Wherever there's less traffic. That's like some of the streets in Paris. Like, they're basically just sidewalk. And so, like, if a car does come by, you're, like, really fucking nervous. Because you're, like, sitting outside of a little, like, a hole-in-the-wall, adorable, wonderful cafe at your little table. And then, of course, you know, luckily the cars are small, but they come by and you're like, I'm gonna get my fucking toes run over right now by this meat motherfucker. Coming down this alleyway.
Whee!
Ah. Vice City, woo! I really love the water effects on the screen. I think that's so fun.
Yeah, I love it.
So if you don't know, this a lot of this game is kind of an homage or a send-up of Scarface. It's very they usually for the GTAs they like pick a specific kind of movie, like American movie, to like mock or like use as their kind of template for satire.
Yes, which reminds me.
Oh, the chainsaw?
Yeah, the chainsaw. I should get that.
Classic. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It kind of plays in my mind all the time because I used to watch it a lot. But I guess when we do our Through the Decades challenge for gangster movies, me and Genna have been doing a thing where we each pick a movie from every decade that at least one of us... Ah, yeah, fucked up. Fucked up reference. Put Leo on, man. He left me in charge. I just have his phone, don't worry about it. Friendly neighborhood psychopath.
It's my phone now. And my chainsaw.
This is how it works.
Yes.
That person tries to smack you with their like shopping bag.
Yes.
That's amazing. The confidence. But yeah, me and Genna are doing a thing where we each pick a movie from every decade, and we've actually made it up to this decade.
Yeah,
we
it took
just
a
need
while.
to watch. Yeah, it took us a long time, obviously, but not that long. You know, when you think it's like we were watching since like the 1880s. So that's like.
Any highlights so far?
In the game or in all of the movies? Well, we just watched Holy Motors. That was a
Great
fucking
stuff.
trip. Also figured out that, I really enjoyed Joker. You hadn't seen it either?
No.
We both really enjoyed Joker. We waited for there to be no more discourse, because we can't stand discourse. And then finally watched Joker. And really fucking enjoyed it. I feel like I was talking with one of our friends about it. And I know that, like, I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried. Fuck the discourse! Yeah, it's just, like, it's just annoying, because, like, everybody's gonna have different opinions about art. That's what art should do. But, I think that, like, a certain type of person kind of claimed Joker in a way that if you actually pay attention to what's going on in the movie, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But... we felt for Joaquin Phoenix's character very deeply, and I found him more relatable than I thought I would, because there's some neurodivergent things he does that are very relatable. And just like attempting to be a stand-up comedian is hard. So as a comedian and a clown in training, I felt for him, and I think it's just like you're not. If you don't relate to him at all. Like, if you are a person who just, like, cannot at all connect with somebody who could do violence to another person, and you can't imagine why anyone would ever do that, then you probably aren't going to like the movie. But you should not have been shocked by that.
Right.
And it's like, it's not like you have to agree with him. I think that's also missing the point if you think that everything that he's doing is right. I think you miss out on the nuance there. Because, like, obviously he's a villain. So, yeah. I just think, you know, people are gonna like it or not like it. But I think that, like, you either... I could see why someone doesn't connect to it, but I still think that it's very well done. And I think it has a lot of good parts of it. I definitely, like, you know, my little heart felt good after watching it.
I've just chainsawed this car apart.
Nice!
Oh
Any
god, it's
reason
gonna
or just...
blow
Oh,
up.
now it's on
well,
fire!
I'm intimidating the jury, Riley. Pay
Oh,
attention.
sorry. Well done. I just thought you were having fun while I talk about Joker. You chainsawing a car was an appropriate background to that.
Yes. What other highlights? Well, that Russian movie was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, there was a... When was that from?
Must have been 30s, actually.
Oh, are you talking about the, like...
Maragrad?
Yeah. We watched what was basically propaganda.
Yes.
Like, it was Soviet propaganda, but it was about encouraging Russian connection to, like, basically their East Coast.
Yes.
The Tigra? No.
Taiga?
Taiga. Thank you. Tigra is probably a Pokemon or something. I'm a problem. But, yeah, so in that, like, forested area that's, like, right next
There's
to
a tiger killer in it.
There is okay, yeah, so maybe that's why I got confused. Love a good propaganda. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is, like, it's good. It's a good movie. It's, like, one of the earliest depictions of an interracial marriage, like, on screen. Like, a positively depicted,
right,
like, interracial marriage, so that's cool. But, you know, that's just part of the propaganda. But the idea was to encourage a feeling of total Sovietness, I guess, even over these areas, which very, like, that's fucked up, because a lot of these places probably didn't want to be Soviet. Or maybe they just didn't care.
It's tricky to say, because they didn't really have statehood, before Russia kind of came in and took them.
And was like, you are now, and they were like, what does that mean?
Russia came in like the 18th century.
Wow, okay.
Right, so there was still the history of the Russian Empire.
So they'd been part of Russia for a very long time.
Yes.
Before being part of the Soviet Union.
Yes.
But there's still kind of a disconnect there.
Right, because it's very far.
And also, like,
and ethnically distinct.
And it is, I would say that it is racist against Japanese people, because it is, like, the point of the film is to encourage, like, connection with the East Coast so that people are willing to defend it against the Japanese.
Yes, exactly.
So it, like, goes out of its way to make the Japanese people look just, like, dumb.
Yes.
But, like, the boop, gonna likes to boop everybody while he drives. Just boop, boop a tree, boop, boop all the pedestrians. Sonny calling, like, what the fuck is happening? And Tommy is like, I'm going to ignore you and never give you back your money.
Thanks for the test solves, called. Really appreciate it. I made the changes and, you know, great stuff.
Scald, welcome in. Sorry, your name was also red, so my brain saw it as just Matt's name. Hello, welcome. Yeah, thanks for attempting Genna's thing, so that it can be maybe modified a bit before I bravely embark on it.
Yeah. Maybe
Howdy.
next week.
Oh, man. We love him. Fucking Burt Reynolds, right?
Yes, Burt Reynolds.
We love Burt Reynolds. I'd like to think I didn't die poor. Oh, hello!
Hello there.
Gamer Shark, welcome in. Thanks so much for jumping in the chat. Your favorite in the GTA franchise? Yeah, we actually...
Absolutely.
This is a mod. Don't know if you have seen it before, but it's cool. It gives it this, like, VHS filter. Should I move some of the things on the bottom? Always love Vice City. It's very fun. We like this one a lot, too. Unfortunately, we can't play the radio
Yeah.
because I might get like copyrighted.
Yeah.
But the radio is. Yeah, you think it's better than San Andreas?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think that's fair. I think that they're just so different because Vice City like had relatively little time in development. As originally developed as an expansion, and then
That is so interesting to me because it does not feel like an expansion.
yeah, so they kind of shifted that partway through, whereas San Andreas had a lot more resources because they got so much money from Vice City and GTA 3 being so tremendously successful.
Is this one shorter than San Andreas?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like one of the shortest ones.
Yeah, I think so. By sheer number of missions, I think it is.
Right.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, we've been excited to play. What is this outfit? What is this outfit for?
That's what you go. That's what you put on to go to a labor riot of some sort.
Oh, you're starting a labor riot. Yes.
Protest.
San Andreas is very long. Yeah, I feel like one area of San Andreas feels almost as long as like this whole game.
Yeah.
Or at least like maybe like half of this game is like one section of San Andreas before you get like sent out to the desert or sent to the casino.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say, and I think this game just has a lot more opportunity to pack the setting more densely, which is always very cool to see, and the mod kind of does even more with that. Is this count?
Is this
as starting
fighting?
to fight?
Is this starting a fight? I don't think so.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. You can just run them over.
Yeah.
Because what you're driving right now really looks like labor vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the common man in his
Oh, jeez.
purple sports car. Yeah, San Andreas is longer than Vice City. Yeah, that's. I was surprised how quickly you got through this because Genna just played through this just like on our free
It was
time.
about 32 hours,
Yeah.
which is not it's not a trivial amount, but
You kind of look like you're cosplaying as Mario. Or wearing like a bad not even cosplaying, because cosplaying would look good. I mean that you look like you're wearing a bad, hastily thrown together Halloween costume. How are you doing, Gamer Shark? Welcome in. Let's try this. So this mod is fun. I'd say kind of the key features are it has this like filter that makes it kind of look like a VHS tape is playing, which is awesome. And it also makes the game a little bit harder. Oh my god, I never read the thing on that car. Amazing. The games that define the sense of humor of a generation.
yeah, it adds about 150 vehicles, which is incredibly impressive if you know anything about the game, because basically normally, like, if you want to install a vehicle mod, you have to replace one that's already in there. So
really?
This is a real...
That is impressive.
It's incredibly...
They managed to do
cool.
that then. Nice! Good job! Started a riot.
Yeah, very nice. You can now take jobs from Avery Carrington.
What a fancy name.
Yeah.
Avery Carrington. You're doing well. Glad to hear it. Thank you everybody for joining us. I know this is a little different than our usual content, but we do play a lot of retro games on the channel. And I've having I wanted to just have a chill time where I just got to make fun of the game and chat with y'all. Well,